Vinales got absolutely exactly where he wanted to be. Rossi trying to find a way up the inside of Jack Miller. No way through at the second corner. Marquez then from Davizio.
This year, is this it? Is this the last they'll see of Marc Marquez?
And Rossi won't slip. Close contact.
Maverick Vinales, despite that poor start, recovered well actually. He's really got to do the business now. He's got to try and find a way through. Vinales does make a move on Jack Miller.
He has been true to his word then. Vinales getting the gloves off. He's getting aggressive. Jorge Lorenzo's done a
final sector here in Argentina, and Valentino Rossi is up into second place. That will make the crowd go.
Just look at the power and the grunt of the Ducati out of the final corner. He blitzes effortlessly through again on Valentino Rossi. Not the third sector on lap 2. He's 1.5 seconds clear. And Jack Miller, he used the slipstream to fire on through by Valentino. He's clearing off into the distance.
It gets worse from Maverick Vinales as Danilo Petrucci's trying to go through him on as well. Next to each other here, brilliant riding there from Valentino.
Aim pre-race, he said, if I can go with Valentino and learn from him, that would be fantastic. You know what, Rossi got in there tight with Jack. The Yamahas can hold in there with rear grip. Morbidelli and Rossi won't know, but they're not going to have to worry about Cal Crutchlow swooping all over their rear.
It really worked out perfectly for him. He wasn't threatened at all down into turn 1. He's got Rossi though all over the tail end of him. That's brilliant stuff from Valentino Rossi. Great.
His fastest lap of the race as well, a 1:41.17. He's got Miller and Morbidelli for
Rossi without a podium in 10.
It certainly wasn't a Jorge Lorenzo style jump start from Austin. Going to move up the inside of Andrea Dovizioso. Franco Morbidelli, he's blunting the nose of Jack.
Fortunately, it's gone way too hot in.
But that is all because Valentino Rossi knew that the Ducati was right behind him.
Morbidelli and Petrucci, brilliant ride from Franco Morbidelli.
So the tyres consumption really comes into effect. Jack Miller, he's in hot into turn number 5. He got slipstream. You feel here he's going to line up a move into turn number 13. He really is. Look at the corner speed that Rossi.
And the fans roar. They go mad. Dovizioso. Race pace was looking all right. It has to be said this morning during warm-up, that's a mistake for him to keep him behind.
Turning in high-speed corners, not really the forte of the Ducati. It was a perfect better edge grip as well compared to Dovizioso. Dovizioso hanging in there though.
Around turn 4 we go, onto the back straight. Watch the power here. He finds his braking market. He does.
Tell you what, Valentino Rossi the last 2 laps, Steve, has got his
rings, has been on the last few laps faster than Nakagami.
What's the bonus?
I had just momentarily gone ahead of Franco Morbidelli, but they're exchanging paintwork.
Edge of their seats, and if Alex Rins can get into the picture as well. Dovizioso, Morbidelli and Petrucci, right behind Valentino Rossi, are all just...
Many riders with the soft, they say that at the end, the tire change.
Of course, if you've got to change your riding style and adapt to the conditions, there's no one better armed than Marc Marquez. And he's about to go across the line and does with the start of the race, fell all the way to the back of the grid. He's in 21st place, and of course Cal Crutchlow, who had to have a ride through, is in 26th.
Right, to be pretty harsh indeed. Dovizioso has taken second spot back.
Miller, Vinales, Alex Rins is well placed now as well. He's
not as good as Honda Ducati, so Valentino Rossi, anyway, good to see he's perfectly okay.
Marquez, but it was Cal Crutchlow. He'll be behind him. He's been given that information via his pit board.
A bit of his face, yeah. The air deflect that's caused so much controversy.
I have to say,
in these hotter conditions, Steve, you know, Hamlet today, he's had skirmishes with Rossi, contact with Miller and Petrucci. It was a tough start to the year for Rabat, who was expected to be much better. Rabat's going to tuck the front very early, going into the front.
He's still Rabat, mightn't it?
Anyway, Rins has found a way through on Miller.
Through on Franco Morbidelli, who will not give up. Thinks about a move around the outside. Morbidelli then will try and
Nashco with Marquez right now, Valentino Rossi. Marquez 11.3 seconds clear of this battle raging.
Here we're on board with the Australian. Alex Rins is taking like a sweeping wide approach, and Morbidelli's been caught napping there, and Rins.
Jack Miller did it for him. Lifted up Franco Morbidelli, left the gap, and Alex Rins just jumped straight on through the door. He just can't, just under 0.6 of a second.
Miguel Oliveira has been brilliant, really.
And talk about a motivational tool for Paul Espargaro. Every time he comes over the line and sees on his pit board.
At the moment, he could roll off by a good half a second each lap right now, and it will not affect him. He's 12 seconds. That's too much there from Maverick Vinales. He was never willing on their riders, Dovizioso and Danilo Petrucci, who, I agree with you, Matt, is having a brilliant ride here, Petrucci.
But all the three riders in front of him, Alex Rins. He's going to make up for the catastrophe that befell him last year here. And he did have the change up the sprocket, of course, yesterday on the Honda. A very rare technical issue for him. See with Petrucci there ahead of Alex Rins. Rins again.
Superb job. Just been working slowly through the pack. He's had a couple of favours along the way. He will wait for his opportunity. There's bound to be one
extra element of risk compared to the surface because it's so dirty off the line. Only half a metre
to be done by Rins. Round turn 11. Petrucci's defending well.
Alex Rins has got to try and find a way through here because he's on that low Petrucci.
I think Franco Morbidelli has just hit a bit of a
Rossi. They are now putting almost.
That camera angle deceived me a lot then. Yeah, struggled all weekend, unfortunately, the rookie, after a brilliant debut in. Well, if Rins has got any chance of a podium, he's got to get past Petrucci now.
At the corner, he's got so many strengths.
So then, Dovizioso
just thought about a look at the inside of Petrucci at turn 2, but he couldn't
ride. 12.3 seconds clear.
As Rins made his move. Alex Rins has made his move, and Jack Miller's trying to find a way.
The question is, Matt, can Alex Rins find 1.5 seconds?
Well, it may be too late, but I'm just going through the motions right now. It's become a Sunday afternoon.
Two of the most experiencing. You know we'll have a go on the last lap.
Rins hasn't got the pace, and he's just lost.
It's tyre weight. They seems like Alex and the Suzuki or one or the other or both are easy on the rear tyre, and that's why he goes forward in the race.
Here he comes.
Miller's not going to get on the podium as well.
Dovizioso will try and defend it.
He's just on 140.2. What's he playing at?
It's now, and at the moment, if they stay put, they'll get one. But got to stay close to Dovizioso on the back straight. Probably have a chance at turn.
Tino Rossi's long barren run without a podium is coming to an end. He hasn't been in that top 3.
Tino Rossi, he's got to be close to the tail of Dovizioso here. He's not going to be close enough to do it into turn 7. Or is he? He's having a look. He's having a look. He sits up Dovizioso. The crowd here go wild. 46.
Oh, Vinales and Morbidelli are down. The two Yamaha men are down at turn 7. Dovizioso couldn't open the throttle because he'd a high side. Marc Marquez though.
His first win of 2019, and at long last, Valentino Rossi is on the top 3 steps. It's second for number 46, and he's celebrating like it's a win. So takes third.
And of course, what that means.